to impress, and Anjula Bandar having a massive opportunity to stake a claim as the wicket-keeper batter, and it's also encouraging to see few spectators turning up to watch the plus freaky shots. A claim as the wicket-keeper batter, and it's also encouraging to see few spectators turning up to watch the plus freaky shots. A claim as the wicket-keeper batter, and it's also encouraging to see few spectators turning up to watch the plus freaky shots. A claim as the wicket-keeper batter, and it's also encouraging to see few spectators.
Our mission is to protect people.
You ready? Danger.
Like Vishwa Fernando, Lairu Kumar, all these bowlers
Will be
like Vishwa Fernando, Lairu Kumar, all these bowlers who are making a comeback after injury to showcase their availability for the next week test match.
Yeah, 363 and
All these
the Sri Lanka cricket 11 has declared, and it's time for the Indian batters to come out. And as Faviz Maroof said, yeah, it's a good day to try and find out the fitness condition, the form, particularly of the Sri Lankan fast bowlers. Lairu Kumar, we know that he had an injury. He picked up an injury on the tour of the West Indies. Vishwa Fernando has been out.
Sagali await. Lairu Kumar, these are two bowlers who collapsed during that first test in the West Indies and left Sunal Dinusha to bowl 50 plus overs.
good feeling at cover. In fact, it's been taken, I think. It's been caught at cover. For a moment, I thought it was stopped. But Jaiswal out quite early. That was a wide delivery. No real pace as such. A bit of swing and an outstanding catch at cover.
Oh dear, oh dear. This is a feeling that you won't be able to live with Jaiswal. He's instinctively. Now, the pain will be felt come the afternoon session or the evening session for Jaiswal. When he sees the other batter scoring runs.
Nicely driven. And that's 4. Just a gentle half volley. And nicely into line. Nice stride. And Padikkal is off the mark.
Yeah, closer to him. And it's just hit and watch. Don't matter because that's way too full. But other than that, that pitch report was a waste of time. Nothing to see, Roshan.
You can just say runs. You can just say runs. Maybe you don't need to do it tomorrow.
So it also comes down to your skill levels. What can you do with the ball? That him. And it's just hit and watch. Don't matter because that's
My channel sent.
You can just say runs. You can just say runs. Maybe you don't need to do it tomorrow.
So it also comes down to your skill levels. What can you do with the ball? That's important. Can you move it around? Is our lines and lengths your strength? But if it was just raw pace, how are you going to survive or how are you going to be to offer? Nice. Fast outfield. So you could afford to do that. Stuart Broad cut down his pace. But he was very...
Not bouncing at all. In fact, on the second bounce. Is that a surprise or? For the NCC surface, I know you've been speaking about how good it is and how the fast bowlers used to love it, but then reaching the keeper on the second bounce. Forcing shot. That before, short and a bit wide. That's what Rahul was waiting for. And nicely on top of it.
Staying this.
Forcing shot. The timing is so good. The outfield is fast. So it's another boundary. They're dealing in boundaries. They're not running singles. They're hitting boundaries here. 3 fours now to Padikkal. 1 to Rahul. Nicely done. That's better carry through to the keeper. More effort on Vishwa Fernando, but no swing at all. Nothing in there, nothing off the pitch, but Vishwa is a hit the deck hard kind of bowler. Back of a length.
Dip in age. Let's say under 17s or 19s. Lovely. That's true, but he gets a hand to it. Once they come into the system, the training and nourishment is what you want, which the system provides you. Playing it late, lets it come into him and opens the face of the bat, KL. So I reckon that's where most issues are.
Oh, bold. That's the first real delivery that held its line. Went past the outside edge. That's Vishwa Fernando's angle.
There you go. That's a bit of skill which Vishwa has. Now, this type of working the angle and a bit of movement.
Ensuring that the base is right. Rather than you walk into a gym and just use a lot of iron and try and build yourself up.
Bulk up. Cosmetic purposes.
Yeah, that's something, that's self-discipline. I mean, for every player.
Maybe Maruf can answer because he's the cricket secretary here at the NCC. Lairu Kumara trains and plays his cricket.
Angling into the left-hander. He's done well. Gently played into the leg side. Good time to say good afternoon to Fariz Maruf as well. It is still morning. Thanks for reminding me. It's been that. Digs in the short one. They've been effective, these two bowlers, Fernando and Kumara. And speaking of injuries, India have got a bit of an injury concern in their typical skipper as well, Shubman Gill. An injury on the ring. Finger on the right hand.
We will talk about it in the next over in detail. As there was Padikkal and Ziaito with a single. 26 for 1. In all forms of cricket, I think he's a massive miss, at least for the first test. At the